You won't believe it. Jimmy locked herself in the bathroom. Louis was banging on the door in anger as thunder crashed. Then it went eerily quiet outside. Jimmy opened the bathroom door cautiously, only to be greeted by a jaw-dropping sight. Good thing she double-locked the door. In a survival move worthy of an action movie, she jumped out the window, crashing right into the police who had just arrived. As everyone stormed into the room, they found Louis dead. Jimmy learned of her husband's murder and broke down, crying as if sadness and joy played. The crazed perpetrator climbed over a ditch, saw light ahead, and decided to head toward a divine sanctuary. But lo and behold, she found herself back at the old spot, the motel. Seeing the familiar scene, the perpetrator was dumbstruck, and Ed had already, before she could even attempt to escape, all of a sudden, bam. The police officers descended upon her from behind, and in the blink of an eye, the perpetrator was successfully subdued without putting up any fight. Ed ordered the boss to guard the Pope, others to dispose of the body. As they left, the boss locked the fridge, revealing Claude's plan. The perpetrator sensed a hidden and told secret within the fridge, and meanwhile, in the adjacent room, Ed was diligently capturing photographs as though he were a genuine detective. She shockingly found the Room 9 key tag on Louis, elevating her case and proving both were innocent. Ed realized the boss should watch the prisoner in the warehouse but was outside. The cops barged in. They saw the perp stabbed with a baseball bat, accused the boss, and found the Room 8 key tag near the body. Only the motel owner would have spare keys. As he reached for the keys, oops, he dropped his toolbox, oh dear. Ed instantly recognized the starlet's wallet. The boss explained he only borrowed it after the victim was dead, and the room erupted in gasps. In a panic, she took Anna hostage, clearly a cornered rat. The body before them was a smoking gun, and it was more than evident who the killer was. Sensing the trouble, the boss decided to hit the road, unknowingly stepping into a potential disaster waiting to unfold. Soon after, a shocking murder unfolded right before her very eyes. Unfortunately, George met his untimely demise on the spot. To stop the boss from making a run for it, Ed and the police quickly tied her up. The boss explained the corpse in the fridge she wasn't the motel owner at all. She was a desperate addict who thought she had come to refuel at the motel, but lo and behold, the owner was already dead in the office. A guest arrived, so she charged without permission. To prevent discovery, she hid the body in the fridge. As guests kept showing up, she naturally took over as the motel owner. The police weren't buying her story and firmly believed she was the killer, but Anna felt things were not so simple, recalling that magazine this place used to be a potter's field a century ago. Native Americans were forcibly relocated, and many died here. Is it the vengeful spirits? Of course, the police were skeptical of all that. As everyone calmed down, Jimmy mentioned a movie where 10 unlucky people were stranded on an island, with someone dying every so. The situation seemed ripe, and they shared some striking commonalities. Chatting, they learned Anna and the boss were from the same town. Anna said she quit prostitution to grow oranges at home. As soon as she said that, the police heard a key drop in the room, and at that moment, Alice had already lost. The police noticed a key under the bed, marked Room 6. Ed picked it up, looking utterly baffled. Alice died in a car accident. Why was there a number tag nearby? According to the timeline, Room 7 obviously belonged to George, so they rushed to check his body. Sure enough, they found the tag for Room 7. It seemed the killer wasn't the boss at all, and panic engulfed everyone. Ed hastily ordered Jimmy to leave the motel with kids, but next second, boom, the car exploded. Everyone rushed to check and found no bodies in the car after putting out the flames. The atmosphere turned bizarre. All the previous bodies had vanished without a trace. Even the bloodstains on the walls disappeared. Anna completely lost it because next week was her birthday. This struck a chord with Ed, as everyone's birthday happened to fall on May 10th next week. At that moment, a bolt of lightning hit the building, knocking out the motel's power, prompting everyone to rush outside to check the lines. Yet, Ed stood frozen, staring at a stack of registration forms, suddenly feeling a headache. It was as if someone was whispering. In her daze, she realized there were doctors, judges, and a jury beside her. Ed realized everything happening at the motel was an embodiment of her subconscious, with the doctor becoming the key figure. The doctor handed her a photo, but Ed had no idea who that person was. Talk about a twist of fate. The man was named Mackin, suffering from multiple personality disorder, and on his birthday, he had committed 6 horrific crimes. Confused, Ed asked, "Why are you telling me this?" The doctor didn't elaborate and handed her a mirror instead. Suddenly, the mirror reflected Mackin's face, and she gasped, "Oh my God. What did you do? You're trying to get close to my face. Oh my God, how did it end up like this?" The plot twist left everyone completely flabbergasted. The story goes like this. Mackin had a tragic childhood. His mother was a prostitute with a record for theft. Young Mackin was often abused and left in motels by his mother. This trauma led to his multiple personalities. On his birthday 4 years ago, one of his personalities committed 6 murders, resulting in his death sentence. Just 10 hours before execution, the doctor discovered the evidence of his multiple personalities. Eliminate all bad personalities, the judge will reconsider. Mackin's consciousness is now Ed's.